Yeah, Kieran has been sort of carrying an injury for the last couple of weeks. He's been fine and been able to get through the games, obviously, no problem. It happened, I think it goes back to maybe the Ulster game, Connacht Ulster game, and from that on, he obviously re-hurted against Argentina. So, yeah, it's obviously not great for Connacht because he's going to miss out for a couple of weeks. But it was felt that it's the right time to just get him fixed up and ready for what's coming up in the new year.
So he did all right, I suppose, considering he was still carrying that injury going into
Yeah, he was
into the
fine
game.
during the games. It was just obviously he rolled it. He rolled it against Argentina and came off soon after that. But it's just an ankle injury that needs to be cleaned up a little bit.
And we got the email yesterday. Is everyone else going to be fit for selection for?
Yeah, everyone that was in here is ready to train and play at the weekend. Obviously, there'll be some changes within the team because of the other guys that have been released back. But it's a great opportunity for us to see some of the guys who've helped prepare the team over the last couple of weeks get an opportunity to play.
Richie, how has Joey grown since getting Australia out there and also?
Yeah, I think it's obviously been a good thing for him. He's always seen himself as a 10, so having the opportunity to play there week in week out is obviously what he needs in order to be able to develop as a young 10. If you look through the how he had to sort of solve the problems in Exeter and in those European Cup games is really important. And he's come back into camp with a nice air of confidence about him and has applied himself really well. Reasonably good performance against Italy, and then obviously two small cameos coming off the bench. So, it could be an opportunity for seeing a bit more of him this weekend.
Richie, is there any sense that the storm or the hurricane was last week and it's blown over now and there's a lull? The players have to get up for another match, or how are you looking at it?
No, I don't think so. Obviously, guys are very, very. We're delighted with beating the All Blacks, but in this place, things move on very, very quickly. And there was a review of things that we felt we could have done better, a review of things that we felt we'd done well, and then that's parked, and we move on to USA, and it's another Test match. Guys who obviously will come into the side and into the 23 have a lot to prove for themselves, and so the page turns very, very quickly in here, and we move on to the next task really.
Richie, you've known Johnny Sexton obviously a long time. You know, in the run for the Player of the Year. Like, did you always believe that this would be like he'd be in the conversation for something like this, for an accolade like this?
Yeah, I think it's very fitting, and like I've known him since he was in the academy, in the Leinster Academy, and he's always been a very driven player, massively talented, and an unbelievable head for the game, and I think that's where he stands out for me above a lot of the other players that are out there, is his ability to see things on the pitch and pick the right options.
Is he playing better than ever?
I think he's in a really good place. Yeah, I think there's been some really high parts of his careers, and I think he's in one of them at the moment. You know what I mean? So he's in great form. He's working hard. His fitness levels look really good. So I think he's just in a really good place at the moment.
Has he tailored his game in the last year?
I don't understand what you mean. Like,
Would you say he has changed any aspect of his game to be always on the field? So when you see what Ireland and Leinster achieved at the crucial moments, he was on the field. Maybe a couple of years prior to that, he could have been off the wing.
yeah,
Have you seen anything there
not
that's changed?
not really. No real intentional change in his game. You know, no, I can't really say that there is.
He was referring to a quarterback mentality that
I,
you can't be doing all the hard work if you need to be there for the drop goal.
Yeah, but he still is doing all that hard work. So I don't see that has been a massive change in how he's approached the games. He's still the guy who's getting off the line, making the tackles. I can remember even last season in Six Nations, him having a pick and go near the line. So, that's not a guy who's trying to look after himself. I don't think he's ever played the game like that, and I don't think that will actually happen. But I think his ability to stay on the pitch is probably, maybe his fitness levels are a little bit higher than maybe what they were, 12 months, 18 months ago maybe.
The Saturday race standards again, Richie, for the wider group, because now obviously there's an opportunity at the weekend to impress. But
Yeah, I think so. Guys obviously that play on Saturday have last Saturday to compete with, and it's their last opportunity within the green jersey for this period. So they'll want to sort of go out and leave that in a really good place going into what will be a busy period for them over the December Heineken Cup games and so on. So I think it's a great opportunity. There's a nice buzz around training this morning. The focus has definitely switched. So we're in a situation here where you don't get to sit back and enjoy what's happened for too long. You just got to move on to the next game.
I suppose there's some kind of fears out there because Ireland have been performing so well that maybe Ireland have peaked. Like, what would you say to that? Like, you still feel you're just on that trajectory forward?
Well, we've done a review process. Went through our review process. We still feel there's a lot of stuff that we can be better at. So the one thing that I'd say about this team and this group of players and management staff is that they're always looking to try and improve. And there's never been a situation where I've been in where that's good enough. You know what I mean? So I think with what's coming up, obviously this match of the weekend and leading into the Six Nations, we'll be trying to find another gear, and that's just the way it's been.
Thanks a million for watching. If you want to subscribe, well, there's the button right there. If you want to see more videos, hit that down there.